right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Friday out there. Today is February 13th, 2026. Let's go ahead and dive into our video. Take a look here at the regional picture, and it is a beautiful day out there. We are seeing a beautiful sunny day out there across the region, and we don't have anything on the radar to talk about. Temperature-wise, it is extremely mild for this time of the year. You know, we should be around freezing for this time of the year, but instead we are climbing into the 50s and 60s for daytime highs today. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. Get out and enjoy this awesome weather that we're seeing. 58 right now in Sioux Falls, 60 in Mitchell, 53 in Watertown, 52 in Aberdeen, 54 out in Pierre, 60 in Winter. It is 58 in Rapid City, 55 in Buffalo. Down into Nebraska, we are at 64 in North Platte. We're at 64 in O'Neill, 61 in Valentine, 63 in Grand Island. We're at 64 in Lincoln and 61 in Omaha. Into Iowa, we are just as mild, 57 in Des Moines, 51 in Waterloo, 56 in Cedar Rapids, 59 in Carroll, 56 in Spencer. Up into Minnesota, we are at 49 in Minneapolis. We're at 48 in Wilmer, 48 in Rochester, 55 in Worthington, 56 in Marshall. Overall, again, it is unseasonably warm. We are in some places 20 to 30 degrees above the average high for this time of the year. And there's plenty more where this came from. We have plenty more of this nice weather to go around all the way through next Wednesday. So we're going to dive into your weekend outlook. We're going to let you guys know about next week, and we're going to give you guys all the information that you guys need to know for the weather pattern ahead here in just a moment. Now let's hear a brief word from our sponsor at CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
So I wanted to go ahead and start off showing this map. This is a map that I thought was extremely interesting. This is a look at the snow depth map for the country into Canada. And as you can see, for mid-February, we don't have any snow in our region. If you want snow, you're going to have to go up into northern Minnesota, up into northeastern North Dakota. That's the closest you're going to find, or the Black Hills. That is the areas that you're going to find the snow. For our region, other than that, we don't have any snow. For the middle of February, that is exceptionally rare. Now, you look at the rest of the country too, and majority of the country is also not seeing any snow. We don't have any snow. Even into southern Canada, there is no snow. There's a pocket here in southern Canada of no snow, which is exceptionally rare. And then as well as a large chunk of Montana as well. And, Wyoming and Colorado. And, there's a lot of these areas here in the northern plains that are just not seeing any snow, and a large chunk of the country. Really, the only places that have snow is the Great Lakes, northern Minnesota, in the northeast part of the country, and then, the higher elevations here in the western part of the country. So I just thought that was an interesting map. And also, pay attention to this weather map as we go throughout the next week, because I think as we head into the latter part of February, this map will finally change. I think we're going to start to see a more active pattern. We'll get to that story here in just a moment. Now, I wanted to show you guys the latest European model. This is a look at our future radar and what we're seeing here. Now let's zoom in a little bit so we can see a little bit better picture of our region. So this is our quad state region, again, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, and Nebraska. Today, not seeing anything. Tomorrow, there could be some light rain showers in southern Nebraska. Wanted to mention that as there is a bigger system for tomorrow across the southern U.S., places like Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, even Missouri and Kansas, seeing rain and thunderstorm activity. But for southern Nebraska, there could be some rain showers, so thought I'd mention that. And then as we head into Sunday, we're really not seeing a whole lot. Maybe a couple of mixed precip areas in North Dakota, but maybe even into northern Minnesota. But overall, we are not really seeing anything over the next several days. Now through Monday, again, we are just going to be warm and mild out there. Now, once we get towards Tuesday of next week, so that's about what, 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5 days out, we're looking at a system that could potentially impact our region. What does this all entail? Well, you look here, Friday, starting Tuesday morning, we're looking at mixed precip, scattered light mixed precip across South Dakota. And then as we head into your day on Tuesday, you can see it expands and grows in strength, and looks like we could see some pockets here of precip in southern Minnesota into South Dakota and North Dakota. Looks like most of the snow looks to be found across North Dakota there. But then as we play this out into Tuesday late afternoon and the evening, there could be some mixed precip and even some snow up here in northeast South Dakota, maybe northwestern South Dakota into central Minnesota. And then as play this out, it moves eastward, and it looks like a lot of places in most of North Dakota into a large chunk of Minnesota could see some snow fall on Tuesday and Wednesday. So there's this, and there's that low pressure system that is causing this system. Looks like the confidence at this time is growing in this system, and this would take us out to again the 17th and 18th of February. And then after that, we get a little bit of a break before we see more activity for Thursday. This takes us out to Thursday, the 19th. This is 6 days out. Southern South Dakota, northern Nebraska into Iowa. Mixed precip, mainly snow, though. You can see the areas in blue. That is where we have the snow. And that looks like it could impact the Sioux Falls area. There you go. This looks like a little bit organized snow activity as we head into Thursday of next week. So I wanted to mention that, and then it moves east into southern Minnesota and northern Iowa. And then as we head into Friday, there could be another hit of some light snow in northern South Dakota. And then as we head into, the weekend, we'll see what happens after that. But it does look like we will start to see an active weather pattern as we head into the latter part of the month. Looks like all trends are everything that we've seen point to a more active weather pattern ahead for us starting in the middle of next week and lasting through the end of February. All right, wanted to show you guys the latest from the National Weather Service. This is the temperature map over the next several days. We play this out today. This is today. Again, widespread 50s and 60s. A beautiful day out there. Tomorrow, much of the same. The map does not change a whole lot. We're seeing widespread 50s and 60s in our region. Sioux Falls into the low 60s tomorrow. A beautiful, beautiful day tomorrow. And then how about finishing out your weekend? Finishing strong with temperatures widespread 60s across the region. Extremely rare for February. We're looking at just some very warm, mild air. 63 in Sioux Falls on Sunday. Yeah, that's a real possibility. Rapid City, mid 60s. Nebraska, upper 60s to low 70s. And then how about Monday? The map still does not change. We're looking at widespread 50s and 60s across the region. A beautiful, beautiful day on Monday as well. And how about Tuesday? Much of the same. We're looking at, again, widespread 50s and 60s once again on Monday and Tuesday, and a beautiful day on Tuesday again. And then on Wednesday, continuing the warm, mild weather. 50s and 60s once again across the region. Low 50s for Sioux Falls, it looks like on Wednesday. But you finally start to see something different. Look at next Thursday. This is 6 days out. You can see the temperature trends start to change, and we start to see cooler weather move in to our region from the north. And with the possible systems next week, aligns with this. And so just be prepared for the temperatures to fall as we head into the latter part of next week. We knew that this wasn't going to last forever. This is February, and usually in February we don't see this long of a stretch of warm weather. So we're looking at finally cooling things down as we head into the latter part of next week. But until then, from now until Wednesday, enjoy the really nice warm weather that we're going to be seeing across the area. So that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure and smash that like button. Drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you guys. And subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Ring those notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok as well. So have a great weekend out there. Enjoy the nice weather, and we'll be back on Monday. Stay safe. Thank you for watching.